Where are we? Where are we? Okay, I gotta tilt this thing up some more so folks can see. Wait, let me get some coasters. I'll be right back.
Good evening, everybody.
Buffalo Wild Wings, guys. We have a great waitress, and I just had 2 shots of Jack. 2 shots of Jack Daniels. I need a few more.
Okay.
Thanks. All right, try that. That's better.
Sure.
How you all doing? How are you all doing? Debbie Miller, Doris. Doris is here. Flo is here. Dawn Taylor. Jack Daniels. It was up to here, 4 shots. We are celebrating a 2-day shoot that we just did for IQ Channel. We just finished, and it went phenomenal, you guys. It went phenomenal. I wish we could get a wider angle on this. There's no way to get a wider angle, huh?
Texas, Tampa, hello.
Oh.
Will this sit behind it?
No, you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm
Okay.
trying to just raise it up like another 5 coasters. Thanks. So we're at Buffalo Wild Wings, we're in a very small town in the southeast. Not going to say where we're at. We're going to keep you guys in suspense. But I'm probably going to do an announcement on this in about a week because this is about 2 weeks away. It's going to be a 1-hour episode. It is. Oh my God, this is going to be our best IQ episode. This episode turned out really, thank you, that's perfect. Really turned out fantastic. Actually, we're probably fine there, right? At the angle, otherwise I'm going to be like this. So let's just leave it, it's fine. Or we could make it a little higher. How's that? Good evening from Council Bluffs. Hey, I did a story in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Let's move this out of the way. They did the Black Angel in Council Bluffs. The Black Angels. Doug Stamper says it's freezing. Hey, where we're at, it's like 60 degrees. We are enjoying the weather down here. Kind of rainy though. Can't tell you where we're at. But we thought we'd just check in here just for a few minutes. Not a long one, just to say hi. We just finished the last part of our episode. We did a night drive that, oh my God. Okay, I will tell you one part about it. So I got this light. Maybe I was talking about it in my last live stream on Face the Forgotten, but we call it the Prometheus light. This flashlight I bought for over $600. Took me 8 weeks. What?
It is a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, it is a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wings.
How can you not know that? We got it. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. So we got the Prometheus. Have you guys seen the movie Alien?
Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant. There's a flashlight. We got a bigger one than that. And we went on the road looking for something. And we succeeded. We actually, well, I don't want to give too much away, but we like lit up the woods. We lit up the entire woods. This flashlight I got from Asia. It took 8 weeks to get it, $600. It's 600,000 lumens. I turned it on like facing the bathroom in the room. Britton came to my room. I go, check this out. I pointed the other way in the whole room. He's like, whoa, turn that off. So we lit up the woods. So we did 15-minute drive?
Yeah.
15-minute drive, yeah. So what's going on with you guys? So we're celebrating, man. I got the Jack Daniels. I had 4 shots. I'm down to 1. So we just want to cheers to you guys because we got this episode's going to be coming up in 2 weeks. It's 45 degrees in Canton, Ohio. We went through Ohio. In fact, we're coming through Cincinnati tomorrow. I got a Faces of the Forgotten story tomorrow in Cincy, North Cincy, that I'm going to be doing. That's more just Faces of the Forgotten. But yeah, we're going to be coming back. Carol Cruz says, Jack Daniels. Yes, that's my favorite drink. A little bit of a Coke chaser, but I do not like to mix them. I hate to mix them. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, you ruin it. It has nice smooth Jack. I don't like Gentleman Jack. I just like regular Jack, right? So, Jennifer Miller, you live in Ohio? What part? Are you by Cincinnati? We are having too much fun, Linda. Linda's from Sacramento. What's going on out there? How's the weather? Yeah, we've been working really hard, so we deserve, you know, like Britain's. Look what Britain's got. Get that in a frame here.
I can't remember. It's a local brewery here, though. Pretty hoppy IPA.
Judy Clark says rum and hot chocolate. So what are you guys doing
Midwest
tonight?
Flesh. Good to see you here, brother.
Midwest Flesh? Where?
Yeah,
I missed
Bex.
that.
He's zooming past me.
Zooming past.
Yeah.
Cool. Great to have you here. You guys were on the train tracks with us. Doing. I went back and checked out your video. Good stuff on the clowns. So we got a little bit of different strategy here on IQ. So we've been doing these more short ghost hunting, blah, blah, blah. And I think we're going to pivot a little bit. We're not going to do as much every week, but we're going to do more bigger episodes. And it might be every 2 weeks. It might be once a month. We're not going to have a ton of content, but the content that we're going to do is going to be bigger stories like road trips and this story is not really, hey, Flo.
Thank you, Flo.
Yeah, thanks, Flo. Put it towards the flashlight. I got it. We should have brought this flashlight in here. It looks like a AR-15. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably
we'd be told right away to turn it off.
So, yeah, we like lit up the woods, but the weather was really perfect because it was misty, foggy. We got up early this morning. We like knocked it out of the park. We got little Jimmy going. We got like everything going on this episode. Probably going to come out in 2 weeks. So again, we're probably not going to have any content coming out this weekend. So it'll be next weekend, and then the holidays and all that. We're probably not going to be doing much. We do have a story in New Orleans that Britton and I have been planning. Very, very good story. So we're going to see what happens. So probably not, December and January are going to be a little light, but we'll get some stuff done.
Is the flashlight legal?
The flashlight would not be legal on the road.
Oh.
No. In fact, what we were worried about, it was so bright, it would be sending signals up to space. And, going on, now we're on a very, very dark road late at night, and there were lots of deer, and I was more afraid that someone was going to call, because we did pass a couple of residences. Luckily, there were no cars coming. We were looking at, people go, like in Wisconsin, on the reservations, it's legal, or the poachers do it at night, is to shine for deer when they deer hunt. It's really lame. They go out at night and you shine the light in the deer's eyes and you shoot the deer. And people still do that. It's legal on the reservations, and poachers do it. So I was more afraid that that's what it looked like we were doing, like we were lighting. I've never seen a flashlight like this. Like
very intense.
Police spot. It's like the spotlight that you see at the car dealer shining, like, right?
Sure.
The spotlights, right?
With the beams.
Yeah.
Midwest, you could probably see this thing from Mars.
How do you spell your name? Brittan. Not Breton, it's Breton.
And even once
the flashlight
you learn it's
yes.
the proper spelling, you're still going to end up spelling it wrong. It's just been the way it's been for me my entire life. Yes, Ken, it is the flashlight. And then somebody said Arizona. Yeah. Not going to be back in Arizona. Like I said, I bought a house there. Was out there for Thanksgiving, but I'm thinking Christmas we're going to be out there, but I'm not going to be doing any videos. It's going to be low-key holidays, but still not sure. This winter, I'm not going to be in Arizona. This winter, I'm going to be
in Arkansas, Texas, New Orleans, Florida, big in Florida, and then looping back, maybe through Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Memphis, not sure.
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia, definitely. But that'll be Faces of the Forgotten. We're, again, Britton and I think the schedule we're going to be on is a once a month big episode. And we'll do it on Sunday nights. Kelly loves plants. Well, yeah, we'll let you know what we're doing in New Orleans. It's going to be in February.
February is the best time.
We'll do a meetup. What do you say? Who's going to come down if we do a meetup in New Orleans on Bourbon Street? That should attract a lot of people, right? What do you guys think? Happy holidays, Jennifer, to you.
Happy holidays, everyone.
So what are you guys all doing tonight? What are you doing? Tell us. We are drinking. Cheers.
Cheers. Just polish it off.
No.
Left. There we go. Proper.
There goes the deck. Chivas Regal, Ken says. Okay.
Chivas.
Chivas?
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it? Well, you're the bartender.
Yeah. Cognac.
Excellent channel. Great content. Oh, did I get some abuse today on the comments from yesterday? This is Face of the Forgotten. Not to be switching, but did you guys see the burn, the mausoleum burn? That was freaky. I did not think that I was disrespectful. I was catching some people, a few people were saying that thing was disrespectful. I thought, give me a break. I purposely did not show the body, and then I showed a pile of ashes. So if you think that's disrespectful, then you're blocked, which they all are. By the way, on both channels, if we get the slightest negative comment, guess what? This is a dictatorship. We just delete and block. You block blocked. Like, we only want positive people here. And listen, we're not perfect. We're human. We don't need to be criticized. Just finished making lasagna, and good for you, getting some days off from work before the holidays. Now, that's what I have a taste for, lasagna.
Yeah.
So we're in a small town here that the best place, this and Bob Evans are the top, the 5-star restaurant, like go out for the big night. There is nothing else here but about 35 to 40 gas stations. Crazy. And if you want to go to, we went in a cafe, right? We went to the cafe. I was thinking diner, let's have pancake breakfast.
Not our idea of a cafe.
No, just slot machines and an old lady up front saying, and I'm an old man, so I guess she's our age, or my age, not your age.
A few laps ahead in the race for me.
She's like, there ain't no cafe in here, just slot poker, or electronic poker game, or
Electric gaming,
whatever.
poker machines.
I said, can I use your bathroom? We're out of here. Yeah. Hello from Park Forest, Illinois. Good to see you here. Have to say goodbye. Work comes for Debbie. All right. At least you caught part of it. Well, we just thought we'd say hi to you guys and check in. I Like Hair finds our channel interesting. Well, thank you. It's not for everybody, but we're just out seeking the truth. I got one comment from somebody that said, "Oh, you didn't find anything. You're not like this in this channel. You're not going to go. This channel's going to go nowhere." And I'm like, "Well, this channel's not for you, because we're after the truth, and we're going to constantly be investigating new areas. We're not going to just be ghost hunting, right?
Right.
We're going to be going to epic places, telling epic stories." I watched the whole crematoria. Nothing disrespectful. Thank you. Who wrote that? Gosh, I can't scroll. Oh, here we go. That was Pamela Paulus. Thank you.
Poulos.
Oh, it depends how you pronounce it. We pronounce it.
I imagine Pamela's Greek.
Pamela. All right. How do you pronounce your name? Paulus or Poulos? Swimming Poulos. Just got home from a Swedish supper. What's the Swedish supper? Did you have Swedish pancakes?
Lutefisk.
See, I'm Swedish. I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
Lutefisk is the one thing that the young people dread at the Swedish
Oh, really?
table in the holidays. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fermented fermented fish.
Jennifer had an
and
early
wine.
Christmas visit with her son.
Yes, Lutefisk.
Yeah, Judy knows. It was Lutefisk. Don't your kids tag along? Never. This is my kid. This is my son, Britton. So yeah, my kids tag along. You know, I got to tell you, on my family, my wife hates what I do. She lets me do it. Has no interest. My kids think it's cool. My boys, they're like, wow, Dad is on YouTube. He has the plaque. They don't watch. They're completely, no, I'm on my own. That's why I do these trips solo. And that's why my whole life I've been kind of like a solo bird. That's just who I am, you know? So no, they're pretty cool about it though. Tammy likes Faces of the Forgotten and the cremation video. I got to tell you, so we're trying to get back in there, these two guys, and we're trying to get permission right now to go downstairs and do a paranormal quest down in the basement. Now, did you see those diggings? That's some creepy stuff down there. So we're trying, you know, that would be one of our epic episodes, hopefully. Kelly loves that my family supports me. Thank you.
Big
It's
thanks
great to have your own interests. That's true.
Big thanks to Greg on that
Absolutely.
over there at.
Yeah, Greg. Greg is awesome from Oak Hill. Yes, Patience, that basement was so creepy. Hey guys, how is Mama Sita? Mama Sita! She's doing great. She's not living at my house anymore. She's moved to the next of kin. She was with us just for a while. Yeah,
Patricia.
that was, Linda says, that was a spooky place. You're talking about the basement, right? I can't hunk, there's bodies and ashes down there. I'm gonna tell you, they did tell me, if you heard in the episode when I was down there, he did say that in the 1920s, the 1930s, and 1940s, they did all the cremation body crushings down there. Now let me tell you, there's got to be a lot of stuff down there. I'm telling you, I'm dying to get back down there. And then we'll run some electronics and cameras. But I think it's more of an exploratory thing where we walk to the far reaches. I swear that was like Dracula's catacombs from Universal Pictures.
That's the first
You know,
thing
the
that came to
original?
his mind. Sure.
Because I could see forever. Like, you know, when Bela Lugosi came out of the coffin and his female followers, and you could look in the catacombs with the arches and you could just see way, and there was like fog. You could see forever. So we want to walk back there where is forever. The basement was super creepy.
It's
The
huge.
machine is called a cremola. Andrew Duckworth, thanks. Cremola. That sounds like it sounds like one of those, a cremola. It sounds like a donut with custard in it.
That's a cannoli.
That's no, I'm thinking of those, you know, the horns. Did you guys ever eat cream horns? We used to buy them at the grocery store. They're like croissants with whipped
sure.
cream down the
Yeah.
middle. They call them horns.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of when you said that. Bring that light down there. Actually, that would not be a good place for that light. That would be way overkill. This light, I'm telling you, is like one of those spotlights that you see at a festival or a car dealer shining up, that goes up about a mile or two into space. That's how strong this light is. It's almost dangerous. So no indoor with that light. Kimberly says could feel energies down there. Maybe. Again, I think the energies are where the people died, not where their bodies are crushed or put. But I got to tell you something though. On that cremation video, I did look in there that I didn't show you guys, and I will never be cremated. I saw it all, and it just, you know, I am not ashamed to say that was a horror show. Like, I got criticized on that video for saying that. Remember when I said it was like, I don't know how I said it, but it was like what I felt. I say what I feel, and I don't care. So.
Just gives you the insight on what it is, man. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, you know, so
Nothing
many
about death and passing is
99
warm and fuzzy.
Right.
Me personally, I was very curious just, to envision it. Terrifying.
So many people commented and say thank you for showing that, because I had and you know what, it changed a lot of people's mind that were going to be cremated. They saw my episode and they're like, I'm not getting cremated. And that's how I am. What if your soul stays in the body for an hour, a day, a week? Who says that the soul leaves the body right away? Can you imagine? Actually, when I was a teenager, I saw a night gallery in my 20s, and the guy was getting an autopsy on his body, and his soul was still in his body, and they're cutting his brain out, and he's screaming. And it always stuck with me that what if the soul doesn't, what if your conscious state is still in the body? Can you imagine being put in that oven? But you know what? They're going to embalm you and put you in a coffin. That's almost as bad. But I don't want to go in that oven. That just terrifies me. And I know you're dead, but who knows? Everybody's like, we don't know. You can't sit there and go, bah, 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 and Jesus takes your soul. Or you can't say, you're dead and you're not there, because you don't know. That's what ticks me off. Everybody's like, this, like they know, and they don't know. There's no proof. You only know after you're dead. We are going to find out, but we don't know. Anyway, that's my rant for tonight. So let's talk about IQ. What do you guys want to see on IQ? What do you guys, if you had your choice, what story would you like us to do that's paranormal? Let's throw that out there. Flo says she thinks the soul stays for 3 days. Right. Can you imagine being put in that oven? That's like an hour. I'm not going to say the oven. It reminds me of World War II. I almost said it. But then YouTube will take this whole episode down.
Yeah, you be careful.
The Lawson family. Okay, Carol, the Lawson family. I've got that on my list, even though it's been done. It's been done on YouTube. But that story I want to do. But on the paranormal side, is that house still there? We got to go to where the place is. Is that house still there? And then can you get in? That's the big thing. Can you get in the house? Usually no, unless it's a museum, then you're good. If the Lawson house is a museum, then Haunting Indiana, Jerry Lee Wilson says. What's that? Haunting, is that a place? Where in Indiana?
Midwest Urbex, Northwest Indiana.
The
Specialist.
Soder family, Amberiel. Oh, I know Amberiel. I see you a lot in comments. Where's the Soder family? And again, it has to be a place that we can go and explore. Elvis's ambulance is supposed to be haunted. Who owns Elvis's ambulance? Is that in a museum? That would be wild. Oh, the ambulance that took him to the hospital. Did he die in the ambulance, or was he already dead, Elvis? You know? I think he was
Elvis
already...
died. Whoops. Opa. Elvis passed away in a restroom, I believe.
Yeah, he was already dead, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Let's see what other people say. Emerald Kimmy, I'm trying to think of one to do an investigation of. The spa guy owns the ambulance. Who's the spa guy? Yeah, Monica. He's dead on the floor. That's what I thought.
That's the urban legend.
So we got to do paranormal at Graceland. That's not going to happen.
Too many fried peanut butter banana sandwiches, and
I need some more whiskey.
oh, she's bouncing around here somewhere.
I would rather be buried than cremated. I'm with you. I'm totally going to get buried. You're going to get buried. Right?
I am being buried. I have already taken us to the location where I'm going to be buried too.
You have that bought, paid for?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of tombstone you're going to have?
Whatever my daughters decide to buy for me.
Do. You're not going to design it? Are they going to have your picture on it? Are you going to have an oval? You got to do an oval.
Yeah.
Promise me you're going to get an oval.
I promise you I will get an oval.
We'll have an oval, like me and Britain, like this, in the oval. We love the ovals.
We've made great connections now. Someone threw the Truce.
Frank Truce's grandson will do it, because me and Frank Truce, when he dies, we won't be around. I might possibly be cryogenics. I might have my head cut off and frozen. What do you guys think about that? Seriously. So when I'm out in Arizona next year, I'm going to visit the cryogenic. There's one in Tucson, I think. Or maybe
Alcor.
maybe it's Elcor. Maybe they're in Scottsdale. I'm going to talk to the owner. I want to go in there. Now, when we go in, God, so many people like miss the boat on their productions of that. Like, I'm going to see ahead. Like, we're going to go in deep. I'm going to try. I'm going to look in the peephole of the nitrogen, and I want to see, what's the baseball player that's frozen?
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams. I want to see Ted Williams' forehead and eyebrow. Yeah, I could do another shot of Jack, please. What's your name again?
Mel,
Mel, say hello to our friends. It's our waitress, Mel.
you need another one too?
Yes.
All right, you want a single or a double?
Just take a single this time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the basement of the mausoleum. That was great. Mel says hi back, Kelly. Not just your head. It's unknown how much the spinal column will be. Very interesting, Kelly. I never thought about that. So head and spinal column. Why the spinal column? What's going on in there? I think it's the brain. It all comes down to the brain. Even if you have to cut this part of your head off, I think it's the brain that's got to be preserved. I think it's 1 in 100, but you never know. You could wake up in 1,000 years, and they could put you in a robotic body that's better than the body you have now, and you could live for who knows how long. Like the movie Prometheus, right?
Yeah.
That guy was sick, old man. Ooh, I don't want to be him.
Mr. Wayland.
They got to give me a new face. You'd be really ugly. They just need your brain and then put it in an android. That's what's going to happen. Guys, I'm telling you, 1,000 years from now, there's going to be androids that are grown organically. They're going to be putting our brains in those androids of the people that are cryogenic or the people that are dying then. They're just going to transfer their brain before they die. If your brain's okay, you don't have a brain tumor and it's cancer, they're going to just put your brain in an organically grown android. Okay, so I'm the Clark. I'm the Clark of the. I'm Clark. You ever watch that show? What's his name? That show from the 1950s. Clark. Arthur C. Clarke.
There
Whatever.
you go. Arthur C. Clarke presents.
Okay, so I just gave you my Arthur C. Clarke moment. Check out Ask a Mortician channel.
Oh, we know about her.
I already did all that stuff. Some of that. Thank you. Ooh, that's a good shot. We already covered a lot of that ground. Lady that lived before me died in the back of the house. Andrew slipped in a parallel universe. Tell us about that. Email me about that. My favorite show is All in the Family. Archie Bunker. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Hope you can video on that cryogenic. Falling Star, we will do that. I will do that. And that would be Intangible Quest. That probably won't be Faces of Forgotten.
Australia. Good evening, Kylie. Or should I say good morning?
Good morning. All right. Cheers.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, gang. Much love to you all out there.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Shiloh. Ooh, there's got to be a lot of spirits there. I want to go to Andersonville.
Yeah.
The prison, right?
Oh, yeah. Andersonville, Eastern State Penitentiary. Saw something, fire stations are supposed to be haunted. Yeah. One notorious one in Chicago downtown.
Hey, Carrie.
It's built on the site of the old city gallows, one of the bigger fire departments downtown, where Carl Wanderer was actually hung. What stands there now today is
I know that building. There was a courtyard in the middle where they did the hangings, right?
Yeah.
And Lutgert. Oh no, he went to prison.
Yeah, he died.
I thought he
died in Joliet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that firehouse downtown Chicago is supposed to be haunted by the.
Larry says a place to explore.
criminals
Old
hung.
Frankfurt Granary converted to a plaza. Do you know about that in Frankfurt?
Illinois?
Frankfurt, Illinois, right?
I know Frankfurt.
Terry says
cousin
Andersonville
that lives
is
there.
awesome. That's on my list. I really want to see. The one thing that always sticks out to me in Andersonville is they had that trench, and all the water they could get was from this trench creek. And the Union soldiers, like that was a Confederate prison. No, that was a Confederate prison
Yeah.
of Union soldiers.
Yeah.
And the Union soldiers had a drink, but the Confederates you know, big shots upstream would put all their poop and crap in there, and the water was just so. Oh man, it had to be a
Cholera.
a hellhole. Yeah, Larry says right. Ghost Legend at St. Rita's Church would be cool on IQ. Okay, where's St. Rita's Church? Is that in Chicago?
There is a St. Rita's.
Do you know about that story?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Wendy's here. Wendy, you are so awesome. Wendy's beautiful too.
Thank
Wendy,
you.
you should be a model, by the way.
We were just
Thanks for
talking
the
Gettysburg.
$5.
We were talking Gettysburg about an hour ago.
Tammy says, cheers, Santa. I'm interested in what attaches to vehicles. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, people die in vehicles. You should do Pennhurst. What's Pennhurst? Jennifer Brooks.
Pennhurst is the abandoned asylum.
This guy knows freaking everything.
I just helped produce a live concert over the summer with a band called Motionless in White. that
Jerome,
they,
I did Jerome, you know.
Yeah, we filmed that down live from Pennhurst. I worked on the lighting with those guys. Motionless in White, anybody knows them there.
St. Rita's on the south side
Yeah.
of Chicago, Richard Crow.
Richard Crow, God rest his soul, a friend of mine, if you would believe such a thing.
I believe
Richard's
you.
been gone for a while now.
Yes, Norel, Britain is amazing. I'm like the cameraman, like when we do it, and I do some research, but he has it in his head. We have a witch story in Titusville Cemetery, Pennsylvania. I do have a big list in Pennsylvania, and I love witch stories. So I will be in Pennsylvania possibly this summer. So send me that story, email facesforgottentoday@gmail.com, and I will shoot that story if it's a good witch story.
Yeah.
Not a crappy witch story like some made up crap. Like it's gotta have some meat to it. Ohio State Reformatory, Mansfield, Ohio. Okay, that's a good one. Is it abandoned building? That's what we like. Wait, what was that? Somebody
Eastern
had.
State's real
If
popular.
you touch walls of Eastern State Prison, you can feel things.
Sure.
That's
Chris,
creepy.
Chris Motionless.
Elvis
Good
died
guy.
on the commode.
Good brother.
I agree. Yes, not in the ambulance. Wendy, coming to Connecticut. Now that's a tough one. I've done 2 New England trips in the last 2 years. It's going to be tough for me to make a case to go back to New England soon again. Although I loved it there, but I will be back, but not this summer. I got to get out west. I want to get the northern, like South Dakota, North Dakota. I'd like to get up to Washington State where Amanda Panda is. Yeah, I know, Australia. I've been to Brisbane 5 years ago when I bought the TBM Avenger there. Another story, but Brisbane, I was in Queensland.
Another long story in Australia. You've been
Queensland
there.
is really cool. I want to go up to Darwin, but Queensland has some great history. World War II airport. I mean, Queensland's unbelievable.
I have a very good friend in Perth. That's all the way.
Perth's on the other
western
southwest.
west coast.
Yeah, and Sydney's cool too, to the south, right? Kylie, right? Sydney, man, Sydney's the epic city. Here comes Johnny. Oh yeah, what's that? Arione, Aroni,
Men
Skies.
at Work.
No, talking about that hotel in
the
where's
Shining.
that? The hotel where
Stanley
they shot
Hotel,
The Shining. Colorado.
Actually, the original Kubrick one was shot at a hotel that's in Oregon.
Melbourne. Sorry.
The hotel that it's based on, and then
Melbourne.
the 1990s remake that they
Melbourne.
did was shot at the Stanley Hotel in
Melbourne.
Estes Park, Colorado.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Don't forget about Melbourne.
Big shout out to Melbourne. We love
Melbourne
our
and
fans down
Sydney.
under.
We love Sydney. Australia's cool. It's got to be a major commitment. I think that's like a month trip. You know what I want to see? I want to go to the grave of somebody that was eaten by a crocodile. And I want to go to the grave. You know, you ever seen those videos in Darwin where all the wildebeest are coming across and the 20-foot crocs are getting them? And all the humans.
Saltwater crocs. They're
But-
enormous, formidable creatures.
I want to go to Devil's Island. Devil's Island. We should do a trip to Australia. We'll do a trip. Be a couple of years away. Me and Britain will come to Australia. I want to go to Devil's Island.
Me
you know the
too.
guy with the butterfly? Papillon.
Papillon.
We're going to do Papillon. We're gonna find Papillon's grave. Where's Papillon buried?
I have
Does
no
anyone know
idea.
where Papillon's buried? Probably in France. Did he go back to France? Because he did escape Devil's Island. Where's Papillon buried? Please, somebody look it up. Papillon. I want to do Papillon. Would you guys like that? Who's done? Nobody's done. Is there more news on the Avenger? Yes. Well, yes and no. I got a pirated picture of the crash. It's in little pieces. Thank God I bailed out. And the NSTV is bringing the plane out. I'm sure the plane is now mostly taken out in a hangar in Phoenix somewhere. They will not tell me a thing. Nobody will tell me a thing. I got no news.
Yeah,
But the book is being
ask
written.
him about that.
You know who's helping me with my book? Nita Gould. Do you guys remember from the Faces of Forgotten channel? I got to give Nita a shout out. She did a book on Ella Barnum. That was the woman who was on the horse that was taken at Davidson Cemetery near Olney, Arkansas. It's an unbelievable story by Otis Davidson. Punk took him off, murdered her, dismembered her. We went to the river. We did the whole thing.
Now
Now
buried in France.
I'm going by myself in Arkansas to Arkansas in late January, early February. I am going to that cemetery for IQ. It's going to be a solo IQ. Britain's meeting me in New Orleans probably, and Nita is going to meet me there. And she has, I think, gotten us into the Davidson house where he threw the bloody socks out the window. I want to
Otis.
see that. Otis. Did I say? What did I say?
I think you said Otis.
And thank you, Margaret Parker, for $2 euro or sterling.
£2 sterling.
Sterling,
Well,
which
more than
is worth.
$4.
That's like $4 US. So I'm gonna be doing that. But check out, if you guys haven't seen you on Faces, you got to, because it's going to be a paranormal. So you want to see part 1 is the Ella, ELLA. Just search on Google, Ella Faces Forgotten. You'll find it. There's a screen with blood and her picture. There's pictures of her. And it's an unbelievable story. And Nita Gould wrote the book, Remembering Ella. You gotta buy this book. I have the link. It's an unbelievable, and I do not shout out books hardly ever, but Nita Gould, I'm gonna do it with Nita. She's gonna be our guide, and we're gonna she's gonna point to the ground and go, this is the blood spot where Ella was, this is like where she was dismembered. And I'm gonna have hip waders, and I'm gonna walk us across the creek, and up on the hill is where the house of Otis Davidson is. I'm pretty sure you can see it. It's going to be coming in February. Evergreen Cemetery in Ohio. Old graves from the 1700s. Ooh, that sounds really good. Henry Charrier?
Charrier.
That's our
Charrier.
Wendy.
I'm
That's
drinking
our
a
Wendy.
local IPA here.
Wendy, how you doing, Wendy? Wendy, you're so awesome. Wendy gave us a lot of money. I know it goes back, but I remember you, Wendy. You really were generous. Thank you.
Yeah.
And,
Much love, Wendy.
she's very cool. But who is he? Give us some background on Charrier. Papillon is buried in cemetery. Oh, I knew it. France. God, when am I going to go? Thank you, Gypsy Major. Gypsy Major. $5 from Marty says, please do the unsolved Colonel Parkway murders in Virginia.
Colonial Parkway murders. Oh, wow. That's always interesting.
I don't even know that story.
Oh,
What's
God.
that?
All right.
Is
It was like a lover's lane.
Lover's Lane?
Yeah, where, man, you have, I believe there is still one of the victims that's missing. They have not found a couple. And then there was another,
Is there a paranormal?
yeah, the
Paranormal?
Colonial
All right, we need a
Parkway.
spot.
That one.
You go to the park? That's where they were murdered? Okay.
And they, at first, I want to say the investigators thought that it was like hate motivated. There was a lesbian couple that was killed, and they were
Papillons in France. Yeah, we saw that.
they were kind of like undercover lovers. And then there are still two missing, a young man and a young woman. They're still missing to this day.
Okay.
The Colonial Parkway. Yeah, that one is always
I wonder if
deeply
the psychic
intriguing.
could give
Very
clues
much
as
so.
to who killed Idaho students. Yeah, Mel. You're talking about Mel. We would have to go out to Idaho. That's not going to happen. but I'm sure. We got another actually story with Mel I want to do in spring. I watch all the Fog. I don't look at the other channels.
Aokigahara, yeah, always one of my top 3 on the planet.
Suicide Forest.
Yeah.
You know who did that? You know who did that?
The Sea
Donna?
of Trees.
Donna, you know who did that story? Friend of mine. Harmon. Harmon did that episode. He did a really good job, and YouTube shut it down. So he redid it. He put it back up. He may have done it differently, but go to Harmon's channel. Infamous Crime Locations. Harmon, friend of mine.
Yeah.
He did that.
Did a collab with Harmon on an episode.
Yeah, I
not
did
too,
3 episodes with
not too
Harmon.
long ago.
Yeah, Harmon's a great kid. All these kids, they're like kids. I'm like this old man. Auntie Coco is a psychic medium. Tell us. Can you ask me anything, anytime? I will see Spirit says. I will. Okay, do me a favor, Auntie Coco. Listen to me. Are you listening? You got a pen? Facesforgottentoday@gmail.com. Facesforgottentoday@gmail.com. Email me. Let's connect, and we'll test you out. We'll test you out because I'm a skeptic. So far I'm not sure about all this stuff, but I got an open mind. So let's do it. Let's try it. I want to continue to meet new psychics and mediums. So let's try it out. Now, if you didn't get that, under the About section, if you go up to the tab, videos, About, Community, About, that has all the contact information. I'm 51, I'm getting old too, Jennifer says. Oh, 51, you're like a young punk. Or punkette, I should say.
Britain is not married. Jason.
Don says this episode is so cool. Do you like the lives? He wants to know where we're at. We're not telling you. That would totally give away our story. And part of the reason we don't want to tell where we're at and we don't want to tell the story until we're ready is we get copied a lot. And I got to tell you, on Faces Forgotten, I get copied so much that I have to start not telling where I'm at and stuff. It's sad, but you got to be careful.
Yeah.
I hate to be second, especially when I thought of it first, or we thought of it first. So this story that we did here, no one has done. Nobody. What's that?
Poveglia Island. That is right off of Venice, I want to say, and that is where a lot of plague, a lot of people infected with the Black Plague were sent to just go and die. It's a mass burial
Rigor
site.
mortis, like the lepers.
Yeah,
like where's that
Island.
though? What state?
Italy.
Oh, Italy. God, Europe. Still, man. I'm trying just to get to England, Scotland, and England. And let me ask you a question. By the way, with pronunciations, I was going to say one of the cities we're near. It's another pronunciation thing, and I said Edinburgh. Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Edinburgh.
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 Anyway, you know what? Give me a break. Anytime
Edinburgh,
that anyone,
Glasgow.
I have to tell you something. A pet
Gotta
peeve
go to
of
the
mine.
goal.
It's a pet peeve of mine. More for faces. There's a lot of faces people that are not watching this, but little do they know. If somebody gives me shit about my pronunciation, I freaking block them. I have no talent. It's like a pet peeve. I'm sorry. I'm a very nice guy. You guys know me. I'm very easygoing. But when I get, and it's over and over and over, and it's a pet peeve. And I just I not only delete it, I block them. I don't tell me how to speak English because I have my own dialect. I even explained Celtic and Celtic and the whole history of Celtic and Celtic. It was actually first Celtic in Europe and Ireland. Hello. It was Celtic, and then it became Celtic. And so anyway, let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
Oh man, that gets me.
Man, the Aokigahara Forest.
Caleb, by the way, Donna Ransom. Caleb, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Donna Ransom, you're so awesome. Caleb, I totally effed up. You know what? That one, I effed up.
And he still takes it so personal
I
to
do.
this day.
But
He
I
really
said,
shouldn't. He went back and corrected it.
I changed the whole video. I effed that one up. I said Caleb. And I got ripped. I got my head shredded off its foundation, off my neck. My throat was slit. They like destroyed me. Every third comment, you idiot. It's Caleb. K-A. And I got the phonetics, and I was like, I can't block everybody.
Right.
And then my older son, he's like, Dad, it's Caleb.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I got to revise this video. So and I have to tell you a funny story on that video.
We just drove past that.
We drove past that.
Yeah,
slide.
that water park is gone.
Yeah, when we were in Lawrence. So when I redid that, I had a voiceover. I said
Rubbish.
Caleb about how many times? Like 21 times in that episode. So I had to like go outside where there's background noise and try to and there's different inflections during your episode. So you have to go to that. I had to listen to it and repeat it. Caleb, or Caleb, and then run outside, get the video going, and then repeat it. Run inside without the dog barking, without the door slamming behind me on the closer, delay. And by the time I got the 21st one, I was ready to freaking kill somebody. But I did it. I did it for everybody, because I knew that wouldn't stand. So anyway, thank you. There's my rant. That's my second rant for tonight.
All is forgiven, my friend.
Yeah, but no. It's like,
you did an incredible job just going out and covering that story.
We on
poor young
YouTube
man.
have to put up with and the other YouTubers will tell you, have to put up with so much criticism. Oh my God. You have to have a thick skin. When I first started the channel, I was just like responding, like, you troll.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Back to Aokigahara Forest. The reason why YouTube really red flags a lot of videos that cover that, especially incursions into those woods.
Thanks, Flo.
Is because
tomato.
Logan and Jake Paul.
Right.
Logan and Jake Paul, right when they were peaking popularity on their YouTube channel, they actually went in and they did stumble upon a deceased corpse. And then focused in on it. They got a bunch of flack for it. It made headlines all across the globe. But ever since the Paul brothers went into Aokigahara Forest and discovered that dead body, it's really been off limits. And the Japanese government really, the whole Shintoism concept, they frown down upon disrespecting the dead or really shedding light. All throughout what the Aokigahara Forest is. The Sea of Trees, it's based on a poem or a book or something like that. It was actually a love story, but the whole enigma that is, it's very much
I've had 5 shots.
Dark side of
Sorry,
Japan.
I'm getting a little tipsy here. Is that banned on YouTube?
Not at all, my
Okay.
friend. We shall indulge.
Okay. You got to catch up to me, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ron needs a refill.
After a couple
Yes,
sips,
Cam.
these
I
IPAs
need
all
number.
taste-
Need number 6. How much fun would it be to have a beer with Ron and Britton? You guys are welcome to come. Come on. Okay, Wendy, I challenge you. Wendy, you, listen to me. New Orleans. Please meet us in New Orleans. Wendy, I'll fly you down. Flo, Karen, come to New Orleans. Let's get a whole bunch of people to come to New Orleans. I'll keep telling you, like, we'll keep planning it. Like, I want to see you guys down there. It would be so fun.
Slancha.
I know we're going to be down there, and maybe Mel and his partner, Linda.
God, I can't think of her name either.
I was just talking about and told her last name, Linda Grindle. Linda Grindle. Who, by the way, Alice. Is Alice here?
Where are you, Alice?
Alice.
She's
Alice.
our go-to down in the Big Easy.
Alice, where are you?
Yeah.
Linda Grindle is Comanche and certified. She's certified. By the way, these days, because of that politician that said she was Indian and she wasn't, and now because of all that, you have to get certified before you say you're First Nation.
Oh, yeah.
When I say Indian, I mean First Nation. St. Augustine, Florida, let's all meet. Ariel and Skies. There's a story in St. Augustine that I'm going to do.
Sure.
Actually, on Fisher Island. You know the murder? There's a murder there.
Horrific murder.
A decapitation. Do you know the decapitation in St. Augustine? Let me test you.
Suspect
If
quite
you're from St.
literally
Augustine, you better know this murder
got
story.
off the hook. St.
Blonde.
Augustine's famous for the haunted lighthouse. That's like a top 10
Okay.
across the country.
Oh, but there was
honestly,
a brutal murder
Yeah.
not too long ago. Well, in reference to centuries, not too long ago.
Don't drink too much. Our
Remember
hotel
what
is
happened
right
to
across
Lucy
the way.
Advertising via what? You recognize what that is?
Vitamegin something.
Lucy Advertising Vegemite sandwich. What?
I've tried Vegemite. It's not as bad as they
Hey,
crack it
Mel.
out to be. And Australians love
Oh
it and live
yeah,
by
we
it.
are Mel. We need a refill. No, you know what? I better stop because that's 5 shots. I think 5 shots, and well, the hotel's not that far away. No, we are not sharing a room. Britt and I have separate rooms. Somebody
Interesting,
wrote, like, "What are you guys sharing a room?" Boo?
interesting hotel that we're staying at too.
Yeah,
This is
there's ants.
we'll be able to shed more
I had a
light
cup
on
of
it
malted
after.
milk balls, and I went to grab one because you know I like my Brock's, and there were like ants in the cup. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
There were ants in the cup, and he said there was a bed bug. In his room there was a bed bug, and I said, why did you tell me that? I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Although we're getting up at 5 a.m., right?
Yeah,
we
we
are
got
out of
an
here
early
early. We're going to hit Cincy. I'm going to do my story there for Faces, and then we're going to be back home by tomorrow afternoon. We pick up an hour, right?
Yeah, we're gonna gain an hour going
Pick an
back.
hour. Come on, catch up to me.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Teresa, have a drink for me. I already did. I had 5 shots. Teresa, you gotta catch up. Wendy
Midwest
said
Flesh.
that lady-
You rock too, my man.
Midwest Flesh.
Yeah.
Wendy said that lady who gave you hell about New Orleans. Ugh. Who is that? Now I can't remember. What's Wendy talking about? The lady who gave me hell in New Orleans. So, Wendy, elaborate. Elaboration, please.
Maybe it was a comment we missed.
Yeah.
Vitamegin, whatever. Not.
Was it somebody here, right here, that maybe I missed that comment? Wendy, fill us in.
Carolinas. Carolinas are on the radar.
I would Walgreens and get bed bug spray. Oh, that's a good idea from Kimberly. They have sprays for bed bugs?
Really, the best way to do bed bugs is tear the whole mattress apart and use a vacuum and like suck them all up. Their bed bug infestation is
Let's
something we
just-
don't even want to think about.
Let's just go home after this. Let's have one more drink and then let's just... I'll take 2 5-hour energies. No, you know what? You drive. I drove the whole way here and he slept.
I
He
did.
slept for 5 hours straight. Who sleeps? You slept for 5 hours straight.
Sitting upright too.
But he
I
wasn't
couldn't
snoring. But I watched. That's the one time I don't watch YouTube, and that's the one time I watch YouTube when I'm on these road trips. Are you guys drinking with us? Come on, get a beer.
believe
Get
It
a-
doesn't work.
What doesn't work?
Bed bugs.
Right?
Yeah.
No Yeah, you're right. Monica's like no driving YouTube. Thank you. You're right. I'm gonna go sleep with the bed bugs in a little bit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring the Prometheus light and I'm gonna burn them out of there. They're gonna look. Their eyes are gonna glow and they go, "I'm out of here." The Prometheus light. I'm freaking out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burn them out of my mattress. You know, I wish I didn't know about those. How am I going to sleep? I already know about the ants. Where am I? You know what? I'm gonna tell you the hotel. It's a Quality Inn. Isn't it Quality Inn?
Do I know Chad Tronic? Chad Tronic was a YouTuber. Who,
I hate to say this, but don't stay at Quality
passed
Inn.
away.
Is it Quality? Is
Yeah.
that where we're at? Quality Inn. Sorry, guys. Bed bugs, ants. You know, sue me. Go ahead and sue me, but I'll get video.
Oh, I Love Lucy. Sure. Okay, now I
What?
know what that is. The
What?
Vetamita.
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
what that is?
Yeah.
What? One of her sayings?
No, it's something that she's like. It's this all-in-one kind of from the episode. Oh my God, where she's like a salesperson
Oh,
for
Pam.
like
Pam Eversole says.
and it's vegetables and meat
No,
and
no.
vitamins.
Stop. Pam Eversole says, if we bring the bed bugs home, the women will kill us.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, what are we supposed to do? Like powder ourselves and go under a fire hose?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take a shower before we go. Change rooms? No, the changing rooms doesn't help. There's bed bugs in all the rooms. This is anti-cocoa, Quality Inn. Yeah, quality, exactly, Quality Inn, right? Now, by the way, when I'm on my road trips, I stay at better. Now, I don't stay at the Marriott and the Hilton. Sometimes, like when in Memphis, but Holiday Inn Express is my favorite, or Marriott Suites, whatever, but I don't stay at the highest end stuff, but I do not stay in these, I call these flea bags. This is a flea bag. Have another double. Won't worry about that. It's Larry Borkstrom. You're right. I need to have two. You know, for me, it's going to take 3 more doubles to not think about the bed bugs. I'm like screwed. I'm not even going to sleep. Hamptons are the best. Oh, you know what? There is a Hampton here, but what did I choose? The Quality Inn. Me too. Because there is a Hampton, and everything else is Super 8. Is that called Super 8?
Yeah.
Comfort Inn. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, Hampton. I'm going to remember that. When there's nothing else, go for the Hampton Inn. What city?
Lena LeBlanc, love from
Gianni
New York.
Highlander, we can't tell you. You will find out in 7 days from now, or 8 days. So I'm going to announce, but I can't say yet because we've got to keep. I hate to say it, but we can't announce like stuff too early because we have other YouTubers. I've already had it happen that go out and copy and freaking run out and do stuff. It ticks me off. We got copycats, so we got to be careful. Bed bugs are hard to get out. And
College
Hampton.
kids pee in the coffee makers in
Jessica
the room.
said Lucy. Wait, that was a good one. What'd you say, Lucy?
I drink
did commercial, but it made her drunk.
Yeah.
Best Western. How was Best Western? Okay, Best Western. Okay, Flo, cool. Keep that. Ruth Tester's here. What's going on? Ruth, did you just join us?
How are
And then
you?
she took our message away. She disappeared. All right, guys, we are having. I'm going to have one more shot. Okay. I've got all these shot glasses here. Where's Mel?
Run, Rudolph.
Maybe I shouldn't, because we're leaving at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
This place, we're closing it down. Everybody's gone.
and it was full when we arrived. Oh wow, I want to backtrack a little bit and shed some
Mel is-
light on stuff. Colonial
is busy.
Parkway. Yeah, for the gang right here sitting in front of the keyboard, you spare time on your hands, Google into what the Colonial Parkway. Definitely a top 3 for me.
I need one more. Who's going to drink with me? Any of you guys? If I get another shot. Oh, here comes Mel. Mel, come here. I've been waiting for that shot.
You want another one, do you?
One more.
All right. You want another beer, buddy?
No more for me.
No, he's good.
All right, I'll be right back.
Can you get a shot?
Yeah.
You want to do a Jack? Or
He's gonna.
Yeah, same way.
He's gonna sleep in the car anyway,
right.
so get him a shot.
Thank you.
All right, we are having fun. All right, what are you guys thinking? Ruth, how is Ruth doing? Are you doing okay, Ruth? I worry about
I
you.
just saw the one message that came up, and it came.
Flo's
pulled it
like
down.
worried about us. Flo's like, take an Uber. You can do a lot. Flo, the hotel is like half a mile down the road. I can handle it. All right, Ken, can you like send a picture? All right, here's what I want you guys to do.
Twisted my arm.
I got an idea. I just have a brainstorm. All of you, please, who are willing, get a shot, get a beer, get whatever you like to drink, take a selfie of yourself tonight, tomorrow, and I will like make a montage. How many max pictures can I post? I think
16.
Okay, Like I'll find a way to like put all you guys in a picture and say we did a live and we're all drinking together. All right. I don't know if we'll pull it off, but if you guys are up for that, Auntie Coco, $3.
Thank you, Auntie Coco.
Oh, Mel is fast. Oh, Mel, you're gonna bury me. Woo-hoo. Yeah.
Cheers up, right?
Let's go.
Salute.
Right? Are you guys ready? Salute.
Merry Christmas.
You guys got to catch up to us. Come on. No can do tonight, says Monica. Okay. Well, just, pose with a drink. Just think of all the depravity that went on in the bed from previous. What does that mean? Depravity that went on that bed from previous. Oh,
quest,
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
What's your email again, Ron? Okay. Go under the About tab and look down. The Instagram connection and email. But it is facesforgottentoday@gmail.com. Facesforgottentoday@gmail.com. One word. Faces Forgotten Today. Oh no, that's the wrong channel. This is IQ.
Well, he'll see it nevertheless.
No, listen.
Alice is on board.
This is the IQ channel. All emails go to Britain. What's your email?
My email is Wedo360. That would be Wedo with a G. GUERO 360.
It's too complicated. Dude, why don't you say Britain@gmail.com or something? All right, give it to him again. No,
My nickname is always Wedo.
on this channel, go to the About tab, videos,
And then my
community.
tag it's the 773 Wedo. A story with my tag is I used to ad-lib. It used to be it's the blank Wedo. And like every month or so, I used to change it up, and I just finally settled on what my area code was, though. But GUERO 360@gmail. I'll catch you.
What does that all mean?
Wedo is the more endearing term from Latino culture for white guys.
I showed that to Mamacita, and she didn't even know what that means.
Nah.
She just saw a hockey mask. Go to the About tab. It's over that way or over that way.
Britain is not married.
It's
Wendy,
next to community.
negative.
Britain's not married. and
Single
he has
father.
No Mamacita. But you can find his email there. In fact, all emails on IQ go to Britain. So email those pictures to Britain, and then we'll do a post. I would love to do a post with everybody drinking.
Sure.
Like toasting.
Flo,
And maybe
whatever
it's like-
confusion, when we rendezvous in a few weeks and everything, I will sort it all out for you.
We got to have one more shot.
All right?
Or no, what do you guys think? There's nobody here anymore.
Yeah, no, it's dwindled down here. I just found out that Flo and I are from the same neighborhood. Not to blow her cover, but
Really?
yeah.
Look at that. There's these guys here. Say hi. Say hi. Look. Oh, come on. There you go. We're in the live stream.
As the 12 Days of Christmas is going on in the background. I love
Okay.
Christmas time, guys.
Christmas. I still say Halloween is my favorite, but Christmas is a close. It's kind of tied.
Halloween has really been stealing a lot of the thunder over years past throughout, I want to say, all of America. A couple weeks ago, I read something that now Halloween decorations outsell Christmas decorations, which I personally will never believe, because I do my fair share of Halloween decorations at home, but Christmas time I go all out. The entire theater.
Thank you, Alice. Alice just put your email up.
All right, Alice. Thank you,
Thank you.
dear. There we go.
Narelle says creative arts. Tipsy Ron is hilarious. I'm not tipsy. I'm drunk.
Yeah, we took swimming lessons at the same park. That very same park, Flo.
Thank you, Wendy.
I learned how to play
we
fast
we
pitch.
may be Ubering from here.
Learned how to box.
What?
Wells
Britton's
Park.
driving. He's behind me. Britton's only had 3 beers.
The main gymnasium underneath where all the gymnastics lessons were all held in the 80s and 90s. It was a boxing ring, and there was a trainer there whose name was Tony Zale, shortened from Tony Zelinsky. Tony Zale actually fought Sugar Ray Robinson back in the 1960s. Tony Zale was my trainer. God rest his soul, Tony Zale. He's up there looking down on us.
Wendy, are you meeting us in New Orleans? Flo, did you answer? D Harsh 007, your video was Blair Witch quality. 007, which video are you talking about? The Grimes? What video would that be?
We got more Blair Witch quality stuff coming up.
Let me just tell you. The video that we shot on this 2-day mission, it's going to be an hour-long episode, and you will not be able to take your eyes off any minute. This is going to run, is beyond the quality, and it's all natural. There's no special effects. It's just we got lucky with the fog, with everything that went on, that happened. The silkworm thing, the lights we had inside there. Oh my gosh, it was.
Very rarely does it all fall into place perfectly.
Right.
We don't ever rehearse, or we just kind of go out on a whim. 90% of the time.
Come on, you guys. We're not going to do all the drinking. You guys have to drink with us. We're not going to just do drink by ourselves. Who's drinking? None of you guys are drinking with us. I sense nobody has said, "Hey, I just had a beer." Oh, Wendy is drinking with us. She just had 3 shots. Thank you, Wendy.
Back to what I was saying, though, 90%, more than 95% of the time, there's very little rehearsing that we do. We just kind of go in head first. And But 80% of the time, there are distractions that we encounter that were not foreseen, especially shooting in the city.
Like me, because Britton's always interrupting me. Have you noticed? Every time I'm trying to talk, actually I'm being facetious, I interrupt Britton constantly and talk over him.
Well, you're Captain Ron, my friend. You're the man with the plan. And once I get going, I never shut up. That's kind of my...
I gotta back off.
No.
I gotta let you talk more.
No way.
Because I'm like a blabbermouth.
My mentor, my influence, my inspiration right here.
Oh, you having a drink with me? We're doing good. Yeah, we're gonna stop. Ruth Tester's having a drink.
Shivas is gone. I'm in Coke.
Ken, you're awesome. Ruth, what are you drinking? Tell us. Ruth Tester, I got to tell you, everybody, shout out to Ruth Tester. She's been with me and with us for so long, through thick and thin. We've had some controversies, and Ruth, I love you because you are so loyal and faithful and the coolest. And through thick and thin, we've had some people that were very negative, that tried to take and ruin this channel. And Ruth Tester's like, you know what? I'm sticking with Ron, and through thick and thin. So I give the big shout out to Ruth. Ruth has had some health issues, and she's there every Sunday night. I see you, Ruth. I know you're there. And go, Ruth. Thank you. Go, Ruth.
God bless you, Ruth.
You know what? I dedicate tonight's live stream to Ruth Tester. Go, Ruth. That's it. What can I say? What else can be said? Except we should get another whiskey. Maybe we'll do a toast to Ruth. Actually, I have
Our
a little.
nightcap.
I have a little left. Ruth, this is your little. That's for you, Ruth. Go, Ruth. That's right.
Jack Daniels.
That's right. Ruth
Sour
rocks.
mash.
Tonight is about Ruth. She's awesome. Tequila. I like tequila. You know, what's your favorite tequila? My favorite tequila is Resapato Don Julio. Is it Julio?
Yeah.
Resapato. How do you pronounce it?
Reposado.
Reposato. That's my favorite. Now I got this Don Julio $200. It's got a date, 1872.
14 Or,
It's ridiculous.
yeah.
I still like Reposado better.
That's what we were drinking up at the lodge. Yeah, that tequila snapped me out of my funk up there at Ron's
You know,
Lodge.
it feels like a Saturday night.
Sure does.
Oh, speaking of the lodge, you guys remember that episode I did at that where the 2 hunters were killed? I got to get him there. We got to do that. Where the 2 hunters were killed in that cabin I found. Yeah, Shar, I will definitely. We're gonna have the greasy Bob Evans for the 3rd morning in a row. It's Bob Evans or here. There's nothing else here.
Bob Evans is great. I miss Bob Evans.
Bob
Around
Evans
the
was
Chicagoland
good.
area, there are no longer any Bob Evans.
I have to tell you a funny story because a lot of you guys, some of you guys are my age, Britain's age even. So I go to pay the bill at Bob Evans, right? Put the credit card in, comes out, and she says, "Do you want a receipt?" And I go, "Bob Evans down at the farm."
Down at the farm.
And she looks at me like, "What? What the?" And she's like 20, and I go, "Oh, I'm sorry. It was before you were born.
Yeah.
I'm an old geezer." And she was like, and there were other girls listening. They were like, "What is this guy? What's he on?" Bob Evans. Does
I'm
anybody
pretty sure
remember?
from our demographic, people will remember. Those are always warm, fuzzy commercials, too. Would kind of make you hungry,
Yeah.
but then make you feel like at
Now,
grandma's house.
am I like
kind of,
hallucinating? But was like all I remember is TV, like Bob Evans down at the
down at
farm, and then
We had pancakes, Lynn. Yes, we did.
we had the pancakes.
I ate my pancakes in like less than 2 minutes. We are beyond an hour here.
All right, we got to wrap up. We got to wrap up because Britton and I have to stagger out of here, and we got to flag down an Uber or actually Britton's going to drive. Like I'm going to be. I'm not going to drive. Don't worry. What do you think? What do you guys think?
To all those concerned, we'll get back to that quality intact. And then tomorrow we were bright and early. We got an early start tomorrow. This is going to help us hit the sack. He's been having
you
trouble
know what?
sleeping.
I could not. So we tried to take a quick nap this afternoon. Our adrenaline when I got to tell you, when we're doing this, the adrenaline is like high. This episode, I'm so excited about because remember the shoot, we did a lot of shoots, but the pivotal shoot, the one I was nervous about, went way, way better than I thought it would. And when we got out of there, like, was I freaking out? Like, oh my God.
We were on cloud nine.
We're on cloud nine right
Jubilation.
now. So with all this, I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. So, all right, you guys have a great night tonight, okay? We're gonna be signing off here because we have closed down. We have closed this place down. There's 3 people here. No, 2 people in this whole place. There's like nobody here but us. Just about. Okay, so they're asking us to leave. Guys, they're asking us to leave. You got it? I can't hold this thing. Here, put it on the table. They're giving us the signal. Okay, so they're giving us the signal to get out
Don't
of
let
here.
the bed bugs bite.
Thanks for reminding me. Thank you so much. I really needed that. Now I'm not going to be able, even with 6 or 7 shots of Jack, I am not going to be able to sleep with that. Okay, thanks. But anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. It was great seeing you guys. We're going to be on the road all day tomorrow. I'm going to be stopping in Cincy with him. He's going to sit in the car. No, you're going to be wandering on your own.
I'm going to be exploring.
I'm going to be doing my own story for Faces. There's a really cool story there. And then we'll be home by tomorrow night. All right, hydrate. We're going to hydrate. We're going to be safe. We're going to do all the right things. We're going to get back alive. And we will see you. I don't know when we'll see you, but we'll see you when you see you.
Very
right?
soon, gang.
And
God bless and protect.
Here comes
man.
the finger.
Much love to you guys.
Here is the finger. That means we got to close. I don't know if I can find the arrow. Oh, it's right
There
here.
it is.